Welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha, a podcast shared by David Roylance. This podcast is dedicated to guiding you to completely eliminate the discontent mind and the suffering it causes by attaining enlightenment. Learn and practice the teachings of Gautama Buddha that will guide you to fully attain a peaceful, calm, serene, and content mind with joy. To support this podcast, visit patreon.com/support Buddha or visit buddhadailywisdom.com, where you will discover a full range of courses, retreats, and online learning resources to assist you on the path to enlightenment. Now, here's our teacher to share more.
Sawadee Kap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our group learning program, and on each Wednesday we come together to do meditation together. We're rotating between breathing mindfulness meditation and loving kindness meditation. And this iteration of the group learning program is coming to a close. We're going to be restarting from the very beginning of the group learning program on the 17th of March. What I'm going to be doing is walking students through this book, Developing a Life Practice, The Path That Leads to Enlightenment. This is part of the Words of the Buddha, The Path to Enlightenment, Revealing the Hidden book series. This is volume 1. In this book, you're going to develop a really good foundation for the path to enlightenment. Over a 7-month period, I'm going to be going chapter by chapter, helping you develop a life practice that's going to support you in moving the mind to the enlightened mental state based on the teachings of the Buddha. So if you'd like to restart from that, you can go to our website, buddhadailywisdom.com, click on online learning, and from there you'll see the link for the group learning program. And you can register so that you'll have the login details for Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, and you can even listen on our podcast as well. You can get this book at no cost from our website as well, or you can take it and go print it. You can get a version from Amazon or any of these number of ways to be able to acquire the book, because between learning in class and reading the book, you'll be able to fully be informed of how to develop a life practice to support you on the path to enlightenment. So I'd like to welcome all of you to today's class, because today I'm going to be guiding you in a loving kindness meditation, which is helping you to eliminate anger, hatred, ill will, and also the lesser versions like frustration, agitation, annoyance, irritation, even dislike. By the time you get to enlightenment, you won't even have the slightest dislike for another being. And this also helps you to eliminate negative self-talk. If you're degrading and diminishing to this being who you are now, that's coming from the anger, the hatred, the ill will that's in the mind. So you can transform that with the loving kindness meditation so that you can have positive and uplifting thoughts and you're not degrading yourself with negativity. So again, welcome to all of you, whether you're watching live and attending live or whether you're watching on the replay. Welcome to everyone. And I'd like to invite you to join for meditation. You can do loving kindness meditation either seated, lying, or standing. There's also a walking position, but we only do breathing mindfulness meditation in that position. Loving kindness meditation is done in the seated, lying, or standing positions. And what you're doing with the mind is the same. You just position the body differently based on what the body needs in order to be comfortable. Not luxurious and not painful, but comfortable. So oftentimes this is the seated position. So you might be sitting on the floor with your legs lightly crossed, or maybe you're in a chair with your feet flat on the floor or lightly crossed at the ankles. It's not about everybody doing it exactly the same. It's about finding what's comfortable for you. So if you can be comfortable either on the floor or in a chair, whatever works best for you. The hands and the arms, the Buddha put his right hand over his left with his thumbs together, and he put that into his lap. So you could put that into your lap if you'd like, or you could put your palms on your thighs or your knees or your palms up, or just rest your hands comfortably in your lap, whatever's comfortable for you. It's not about everyone doing it the same way. The upper body should be erect. This keeps the mind attentive and alert during the meditation. It also helps you to breathe into the lungs and fully fill up the lungs. So having your sternum up and your shoulders back will allow the mind to be attentive and alert and allow you to breathe really easily in and out of the nose. So I'm going to ease us into meditation with some chanting. You're welcome to join along in these chants. And then after the chanting, we'll do a little bit of breathing mindfulness meditation just to kind of prepare the mind, and I'll guide you in that. Then I'll be coming back in with some guidance on loving kindness meditation. Then we'll go back to breathing mindfulness meditation and come out of the meditation with some chanting. And then I'm going to open up to any and all questions that you guys might have related to the path to enlightenment, whether it's about meditation or any other topic that you'd like to discuss. So go ahead and take a position that's comfortable for you, either seated, lying, or standing, and then I'll just ease you into meditation with some chanting. And again, you're welcome to join along if you'd like. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakawa Bhutang Mahakavanang Apivateyami Savakato Mahakavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Mahakavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅghang Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti pisu Mahakawa Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang Sammuno Sakato Rokavito Anutero Purisa Dhamma Sati Satatawa Manusanang Poto Bhagavati. Okay, with the lower body comfortable and the hands and arms relaxed and the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then when you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, breathing gradually through the nose, establishing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then when you're ready, exhale out through the nose, experiencing the full breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Then I'll be back with more guidance on loving kindness meditation. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. When you get to your out breath, repeat these affirmations in the mind. May I be peaceful. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May my mom and dad be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May my family and friends be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May my neighbors and co-workers be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May all beings be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. Now return back to breathing mindfulness meditation, focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Breathing in and out. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธมหาคะวาพุทธังมหาคะวันหังอภิวาเทมิสวากขาโตภะคะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนามัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารนังสัมมุโนสคาโตโรกาวิโตอนุเตโรปุริสาธัมมาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสนังพุทโธภะคะวะติ Okay, if you'd like to slowly make your way out of meditation, I'm going to open up to see if there's any questions that you guys might have related to the path to enlightenment. You can ask your questions through Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom by putting that into the comment section, or you can raise your hand in Zoom and ask any questions or follow-up questions directly. Okay, there's a question coming in on YouTube. Can I manifest to achieve anything using meditational practices? What are secular Buddhist beliefs on Gamma, reincarnation, angels, heaven, and hell? Okay, so these are two separate questions. Can I manifest to achieve anything using meditational practices? The answer is no. There's no such thing as manifestation. You can't just will something into being through meditation. Instead, everything you experience is based on certain decisions that you're making, that there's a certain cause or certain action that leads to a certain effect or a certain result. This is the natural law of Gamma, of cause and effect, or action and result. You're going to need to cultivate wisdom to make wise decisions that then produce wholesome outcomes in your life. And as long as you lack wisdom of the natural laws, then you will make unwise decisions that produce unwholesome results. There's no such thing as the law of attraction or manifestation or anything like that. And then what are secular beliefs on Gamma, reincarnation, angels, heaven, and hell? You'll need to talk with people who are doing those kinds of things, because in the original teachings of the Buddha, there are no beliefs. Everything is able to be learned, to be reflected on, to independently verify and practice and see the truth for yourself. People have created all different types of branches and different traditions of what they're calling Buddhist teachings. But if you go back to the original source teachings of the Buddha, he taught the natural law of Gamma, he taught the cycle of rebirth, he did teach the 5 realms of existence and the beings that are in those realms. And depending on your experiences, you can independently verify this. There is no beliefs at all in the teachings of the Buddha. So you'll need to be able to study them deeply and then be able to reflect on those to independently verify them and practice them so you can see the truth for yourself on these things. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions in Facebook or Zoom. So what I'll do then is just end our class by thanking everyone for joining and invite you to attend our future classes. This Sunday, we're going to be studying the 5 hindrances and the 7 factors of enlightenment. The 5 hindrances are the 5 things that are going to hinder you or obstruct you from getting to enlightenment. And the 7 factors of enlightenment are the solutions to those. And then next week on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing our last breathing mindfulness meditation together as part of this iteration of the group learning program. And then we're going to be restarting from the very beginning on the 17th of March. So if you're registered for that, great. You can start on the 17th of March. But if not, you can go to our website, buddhadailywisdom.com, click on online learning, and you'll be able to see the very first program is the group learning program that's going to help you to develop a foundation in the path to enlightenment. And it provides you all the things that you need in terms of login credentials and the books and everything that you'll need in order to participate in the program free of charge, so that way you're able to learn and practice without any financial obstacles either. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for deciding to practice the teachings of the Buddha through learning meditation and practicing that. Perhaps we'll see you guys in a future class. Have a very lovely and wonderful rest of your day. Sawadee Kap.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. To provide support for this podcast, visit patreon.com/support Buddha. To access more teachings, visit buddhadailywisdom.com. There, you will discover a full range of courses, retreats, and online resources to assist you on the path to enlightenment. Remember to establish a daily, consistent meditation practice, along with learning and practicing these teachings. A well-developed meditation practice is the foundation in which to train the mind to attain enlightenment.